Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium. In the Bronx. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Jays are looking to collect their eighth. Standing in, Andres Jaquez. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first two nail-biters, two close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First two games, one-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Iwakuma, originally from Japan, of course. He was a 28th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that one stayed up a little high. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Jaquez on at first, nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
From the stretch, there goes the runner. Runners on first with one down. And he struck him out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Erasmo Ramirez gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. With the first pitch, here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Ground ball left side. Suarez is there, and there's one down now. Next for New York, Cesar Hernandez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. 1 out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Charlie Blackmon. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against them. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 13 home runs, and 61 RBIs. One 0 count. Here it is. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And that's in there. 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Christian Yelich would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
In is Christian Yelich. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fastball called for strike two. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Stepping in for the Jays, Eugenio Suarez. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 count and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Runner at first here, one man out. Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Echeverria now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Toronto. In now is the Yankees DH, Xander Bogaerts. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. Runners on first with 1 down. A bouncer to the left side. There's 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. In there, strike 1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And the pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andres Jaquez. He reached on a single in his first try. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Let's still watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Adrian Beltre. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. In the air to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning.
On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2. Here's Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Iwakuma a look to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center, and that's in there, base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Lewis Brinson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So it's no run. Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Betts looking up, and it's gone. Shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The last at bat, Matty D. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. One-0 count. Here it is. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Shot weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We play. Here's Echeverria now.
Leading off for Toronto.
First delivery to him on the way.
Echeverria.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit hard to short. Turner has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a slider that misses below the zone. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Another full count pitch on its way. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andres Jaquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Right fielder number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Cole Calhoun. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, first baseman.
So striding in, Adrian Beltre. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gamble sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Ben Gamble. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And he got him.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Mookie Betts. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball even at 2-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Trey Turner. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gamble makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And a ball, 1-0. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gamble is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2, and now he's got this guy down.
Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. hot shot down the line. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Lewis Brinson becomes the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Keon Broxton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Echeverria now. Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Popped him up. Perez over to his right. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the wall. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it, Echeverria for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gamble. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Digging in once again, Austin Hedges. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Throw to first in plenty of time.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Standing in now, Adrian Beltre, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra-aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Hit to short. Echeverria has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And they'll tag him out, returning to third, and it's a very costly double play. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bouncer down the line. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
A ball and a strike. 21. Hit high and deep to left field. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Lewis Brinson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And that's through into center field. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher. Hey, too tough.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jake Arrieta gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100. That's a nice, even number to begin your career.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Ramirez is up with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball one. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Next for New York, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Arrieta sets. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Cozart is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you got to love what Jonathan Lucroy does for this offense. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Gardner, the runner at second with one away. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on him.
So he got him swinging. Jose Ramirez becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Eric Thames is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Right side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitches look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. 1-0 the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a strike. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Arrieta into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Up next from Miami, Scooter Jeanette. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. So 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Zach Cozart is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready now for the Marlins, Stephen Piscotty. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Riding in once again, Delino DeShields, 0 for 1 here in the early going. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Leading off the inning, Victor Rivera, and they'll need him to get something going here. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Alex Meyer. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Trey Turner 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Swing by Blackman, and it's hammered to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Arrieta is ready. Here he comes 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
The Shields is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Leading off the inning, Brett Gardner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready with the 0-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Calhoun to the track, and that one is gone. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jose Ramirez is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scooter Gennett. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded by Kozar. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. It is to Shields. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one.
And the catcher grabs it to retire. Riding in once again, Zach Kozar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 the count. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Meyer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is digging in to try it again. Jake Arrieta. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Jake Arrieta. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 41, Jake.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Bogarts over to his left. And that's out number one.
Center fielder, number 3.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Delino DeShields. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Count still at 1-2. Again a 1-2. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes DeShields at the track. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. In is Christian Yelich. He was a ground out victim last time up.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
To short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Fouled off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, is past history with Jake Diekman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Eric Thames. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Thames behind 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, and you can't mention his name without mentioning his outstanding career as a college wide receiver as the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija gets the call. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. The Shields is right there, 1 down.
The pitcher, number 41, Jake Diekman.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Jake Diekman. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. On the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
A ball and a strike now. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A.J. Ramos comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready now for the Marlins, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Just keeping him float. Ready with the 0-1 to first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Strike one to start the at-bat. This year against right-handed pitching, Dietrich has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Doin DeShields. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Decided. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
Number 26, right now, Iglesia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in now for the Yankees, Charlie Blackmon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Up next from Miami, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability.
High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 9.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit in the air to shallow center. Turner ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard ground ball to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Now batting, Cole Calhoun. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 0-1. Bogaerts takes off. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now to the plate, Victor Rivera. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 27, Don Kelly.
Turned on down the line. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Though not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. Here's the first pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. One there, and the Marlins have done it. They walk off a winner. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Brett Gardner. What a performance he turned in. He's our